This is English language for class 6. Children, before the lockdown, we had completed the chapter Pronouns and we are supposed to begin with a new chapter. But since it's been a long time, you've had a very long break, so we are doing a quick recap of the chapter Pronouns. Please be attentive. What are pronouns? As you already know, pronouns are words that are used in place of a noun. The most distinguishing characteristic of a pronoun is that it can be substituted for other nouns. For instance, if you are telling a story about your sister Priya and you keep on saying Priya after every single line, Priya is here, Priya ate a chocolate, Priya went to sleep, Priya got up in the morning, Priya danced with me. It sounds quite repetitive and boring. So instead of saying that, we can just say Priya found a magic lamp and she is very happy. So we are substituting the word she for Priya. This makes it simpler and easier. These kinds of words which are used in place of a noun are called pronouns. What are the different kinds of pronouns? They are personal, demonstrative, interrogative, reflexive or emphatic, and relative pronouns. So the first we have is personal pronouns. I, you, she, he, it, we, they. These kinds of words are called our personal pronouns. And why are they called personal? Because they stand for three persons. And who are these three persons? First one is the person who is speaking. That is I. Or maybe I'm with someone. So we are talking to you. So either me or we becomes the first person. I live in a house on the hill. The person who is spoken to, whom am I talking with? Whom are we talking with? You. So you become the second person. You can ride a horse if you try hard. Now sometimes we may be talking about something or someone else. That becomes the third person. It can be a group of people, or just a boy or a girl, or maybe a thing. She is my best friend. It is a doll. Right? So, in that manner, we have the third person. So, personal pronouns, children, are words like she, I, me, you, he, him, it, us, they, them. And the word it can refer to anything, not necessarily just a thing, like a doll or a toy. It can refer to a bike, a tree, a movie, or even a feeling. We can be saying anything with the help of the pronoun it. The next one we have is the demonstrative pronoun. A demonstrative pronoun consists of words like that, this, these, and those. They take place of a noun that has already been mentioned to you before. Now, when do we use demonstrative pronouns? This is used for singular items, that is nearby. Okay, even if something is very close to you, so we use this. But if we have many things which are near to us and we're talking about many of them, we use these. In the same way, that is used for something that is far away. And it is only one thing or one person. And we use those when it refers to many people or things which are at a distance. This distance can be real or imaginary. For example, this is a present from my uncle. That is a good boy. Here, these are singular. We are talking about only one person or thing. These are my friends. Those toys belong to me. We are talking about a group of people or things which are near us or at a distance from us. Interrogative pronouns consist of words like which, who, what, whose, and whom. These are question words. Interrogative itself means question. Okay, so interrogative words are question words which act like a noun. At the end of these words, we can also use suffixes. In the junior classes, you have already done prefixes and suffixes. Prefixes are words that we use in front of a word, like healthy. In front of it, when we add the word un, it becomes unhealthy. Okay? And suffixes are words which we use at the end, like ever. So when we add it at the end of what, it becomes whatever. So examples for interrogative pronouns are, which person are you talking about? Who asked you to come here? Whatever did he say to make you cry like that? So here these words act as pronouns. Alright, they are right at the beginning and they are question words. The next one we are going to do is the reflexive or emphatic pronouns, myself, yourself, itself, etc. So here, when we are talking about reflexive or emphatic pronouns, then the person we are talking about is the same person. Okay. It always ends in self or selves, like myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves, and so on. Okay? And when do we use this reflexive pronoun? When both the subject and object of a verb refer to the same person or thing. Okay? Each personal pronoun, children, has its own reflexive pronoun. Personal pronouns, I, myself. You, yourself. It, itself. They, themselves, and so on. Okay, so when do we use this? When the subject and the object are the same. Okay? I do all my work myself. Here, when I just say I do all my work, it sounds a little bit incomplete. But when I say I do all my work myself, then the sentence becomes complete. So here we cannot throw away myself. It is a very important part of this sentence. Then this sentence becomes a reflexive pronoun. It consists of a reflexive pronoun. Alright? Sometimes we use these words to emphasize the subject. I myself cleaned the house. But the sentence would be equally correct if we just said, I cleaned the house. Here, myself is not that important. You can just cut it off. If you can cut it off, then it is an emphatic pronoun. Okay? Last kind of pronoun was our relative pronouns. Words like who, whom, which, that, and those. Generally, who, whom, and whose is used for people, which is used for animals and things, and that is used for people as well as animals and things. This word joins two sentences together. This pronoun joins two different sentences together. Like, he is the man, full stop, he was following us. Instead of saying that, we can just say, he is the man who was following us. This is the book, full stop, I wanted to buy it. Instead, this is the book which I wanted to buy. This is the dress, full stop, my aunt bought it for me. This is the dress that my aunt bought for me. So in this way, we can join two sentences or two statements together by replacing the noun with the relative pronoun. That brings us to the end of pronouns. Please go through it. The next video will be on personal pronouns, a new chapter. Thank you, children. Keep safe, stay happy, and complete all your work. Learn up new things, not just bookish things, but even things which are outside the syllabus. Take care.